Hi, Influencer for Christ. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, we post edifying content on our identity in Christ Jesus, relationship issues, kingdom lifestyle, and many more. In today's episode, I'll be talking about should I kiss as single or engaged? Should I kiss while single or while I'm engaged? As single individual, it is natural to wonder about the boundaries of physical intimacy. Kissing in particular may seem like a harmless expression of affection, but is it really? Let's explore the connection between kissing and oral sex and why it is essential to consider the potential consequence of our actions. So, what is oral sex? Oral sex involves stimulating a partner's erogenous zone with the mouth. These activities include fellatio, what others call blowjobs, or cunnilingus, what others call tongue on vulva, or the oral stimulation of other parts of the body like the mouth, the breast, and the nipple. Kissing might seem like a separate entity, but it is actually a precursor to oral sex, and it also leads to other sexual activities. As innocent as kiss may be to some people, I want you to know that nobody stops at kissing. Now to the question, should I kiss as single? There is something called foreplay, which is also known as outer course. Now, what is foreplay? Foreplay refers to all the sexual activities that occur before sexual intercourse. Kissing is a significant aspect of foreplay as it releases chemicals like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, which stimulate arousal and also create a sense of intimacy and closeness. It can also lead to other sexual activities, including oral sex. Now, what happens when we kiss? When we kiss, our body releases hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. This is dopamine. Dopamine is also known as the feel-good hormones, while oxytocin is known as the love hormone, while serotonin is involved in emotional regulation. This chemical creates a potent cocktail which leads to increased arousal and desire. And it also leads to a sense of pleasure and satisfaction, and it reduces stress, and it also increases receptivity to sexual advances. What is the connection of kissing to sexual impurity? While kissing may seem innocent, it can lead to sexual impurity even if we don't intend it to. Sexual purity isn't just about avoiding intercourse. It is also about refraining from activities that lead to sexual sin. Kissing can trigger a chain of reaction, leading to more intimate activities and potentially sexual immorality. Just like I said earlier, I said nobody stops at kissing. It doesn't stop at kissing. So, in what way does kissing connect with oral sex? Because definitely kissing will lead to oral sex. Kissing can lead to oral sex in several ways. The first one is increase intimacy. Kissing creates a sense of closeness and intimacy, and it makes it easier to transit to more intimate activities like oral sex. Another one is chemical response. The chemical released during kissing, which is dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, can lead to increased arousal and desire, making oral sex more likely. The third one is physical stimulation. Kissing can stimulate the body erogenous zone, making it a natural progression to stimulate other areas like the genital. I'll say it again, nobody stops at kissing. Nobody kiss and their hands are still. No, it doesn't stop at that. And the last one is emotional connection. Kissing creates an emotional connection, making it easier to engage in more intimate activities like oral sex. Now, having known all this, that kissing is a means of arousal. Kissing is a means of arousal. So, how do you avoid this sexual impurity? Number one, set boundaries. I talked about boundaries. If you've not watched, I implore you to please watch setting boundaries. Number one, set boundaries. Even if you are engaged, you need to establish a clear boundaries and you need to communicate them with your partner. You need to establish a clear physical boundaries, yes, clear physical boundaries, and you need to communicate them with your partner. Number two is prioritize purity. Make sexual purity a priority and avoid any activities that can lead to sexual sin. I'm still talking about how to avoid this sexual impurity. Number three is seek accountability. Trust me, you can't do this on your own. Find a trusted friend or mentor to hold you accountable for your actions. Remember, it is blood that runs in this vein, so be accountable to somebody if you don't want to fall. And the last one is seek help. I'll say it again, seek help. If you struggle with sexual impurity, seek help from a trusted counselor or a pastor. The Bible encourages us in 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 22, the King James Version. It says, abstain from all appearance of evil. And the Message version, still 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 22 says that we should throw away anything tainted with evil. It says throw away anything tainted with evil. This includes activities that may seem harmless but can lead to sexual impurity. I will conclude with this. Kissing is not just a harmless expression of affection. It is also a precursor to oral sex, and it can also lead to sexual impurity. As singles, it is crucial to consider the potential consequence of our actions and prioritize sexual purity. So, should you allow kissing in your relationship? So, should you allow kissing in your relationship? That is a question only you can answer. But remember, purity is always the best policy. I would also like to add, you see that little act we don't consider as big deal is actually a big deal in the sight of God. And God notices everything and He sees even the smallest acts. He sees everything and is taking account of everything. So we've come to the end of today's episode. I hope you've picked one or two things about kissing, and I hope your question has been answered. Should you kiss as single or should you kiss in your relationship? Don't forget, we say when we kiss, our body releases three hormones, which are dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. And if you don't mind, oxytocin causes sexual arousal. Oxytocin is what leads to orgasm. It leads to orgasm in male. So before you kiss, you should ask yourself, are you ready for sex? If you are new on this channel, my name is Oluwatishe, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly click on the subscribe bell icon, the like icon, and the notification bell icon, so you can get notified when we drop a new video. And if you have your question, please kindly drop your question in the comment section. God bless you. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you so much for watching to the end. See you next time.